How's it going, folks? How's it going? You already know the waves, y'all already know the vibes, and you definitely know the time it is when you see we got the lights right here, flashlights, bam, bam. I'm even gonna keep that up on. I'm gonna keep my lamp on too. And then you see, of course, we got the DJ, the little DJ station, got some music playing. All right, let's see, what else do we got? We got a whole bunch of shit going on, y'all. Like, listen, I'm a hot fucking mess, but you know what? Shoot. Hell, I'm a hot mess, but hell, I look pretty good for some shit like that, but it's all cool though. Of course, we got some Sherlock Holmes, you know, in the mix. Y'all also make sure that you go check that shit out as well. But let me go ahead and set up this camera though. Hold on. Bam, bam. Said you can call my phone if you need me, hit me when you need me. Okay. Hopefully it does not fall, because it always freaking falls. Okay, and let's go ahead and start this right here. Man. Long time no see. How's it going, y'all? We got the kingdoms of podcasts here, and then of course we got the YouTube kingdom, man. But of course, y'all already know the vibes, y'all already know the waves, man. It is Zachariah White, a.k.a. Big Daddy Drip, back at it like it's nothing with this drip and the sauce, because I am the boss. I am back, we are here, and this time we don't got no gameplays. Not this time, but yo, we got the Royal High Table episode number motherfucking 31, man. Number 31, and you know what? This is the return, man. We back in Tallahassee, we're back in our element. You know, we got our full like lab and all the gadgets and shit. You know, everything, you know, positioned where we want it to be positioned. You know, and you know what? We ready to get back to work. We ready to get back grinding or whatever. And I ain't even gonna hold you. It ain't even. We ain't even been up in Tallahassee fucking more than 3 days, and we already done got. We at least already got about 10-something videos up in the works. Alright, and then of course, you know, we got the Royal High Table. We got another episode, and y'all stay tuned, because you know I'm gonna try and cook up another episode on Saturday and cook up another episode on Sunday. Alright, I'm gonna try and do what I can. But hold up, let me take a little bit of sip of this tea though. And of course, man, hey, happy Thursday to everybody. By the time that this episode finishes, it's going to be Friday. So happy Thursday and happy Friday to everybody. All right. And again, y'all. It's the first week of the year. All right. Let's start this shit off strong. All right. Come on, let's set a fucking precedent, man. 22. I ain't even gonna hold you. I forget what year COVID started, but that year fucking sucked. And 2021 was a little bit better. but yo, man, each year we still fighting. We still, you know, I guess it's still in the battle to get it back to, you know, the way that things used to be. And I don't know, I guess make life whatever it is that we want and need it to be. But you know what? I'm going too far with it. I'm going too long with the intro, man. As far as, let me talk about the structure. I don't know. I talk about the structure. We already know what the structure is. We got this shit split up into warm topics and, well, warm questions, topics, whatever, and hot topics and questions and all that other sort of jazz. So I was able to, really, I have a full list of about 20 or so warm topic questions. I've only answered about 3 of them, and I didn't quite add a whole lot of notes or whatever, but I might mess around and, you know, like just even as I'm going about and articulating my answer to you guys, I might like add on even other stuff. That's, I don't know, for me that's the beauty of it. Alright, but of course we got 3 warm questions, alright, and then I do have 2 hot topics as well, 2 of those things. And then of course, yo, like off the rip, I'm bringing back the special announcements, and I got a little bit of something for y'all, you know, regarding that. Alright, but you know what, before we even get into anything, y'all already know. Hold on, let me go ahead and get this burp out. I already feel it coming. Okay, never mind, I'm bugging. Okay, it stalled on me, but anyway, y'all already know it's a tradition over here. The White Empire, whatever it is that I got going over here, it's a tradition. Alright, whenever you pull up No, my fault. I'm already fucking up the spiel. Everybody is a king or queen, god or goddess, emperor, empress, boss, pharaoh, whatever it is that they want to be. That's what they are. That's what they are. They hold some sort of kind of control over some terrain or whatever. I don't know what it is. They may not know what it is. They might know what it is. I mean, whether or not they do or not, it's, I mean, hell, maybe that's what life's about, finding out your niche, or your niches, or whatever the plural version of that is. Alright, but anyway, we treat everybody with respect and consideration and regard over here. So whenever y'all pull up and y'all come to chop it up, y'all sip some tea over here. We breaking bread, or we kiki and ha 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 and whatever else, man. Listen, everybody, you bring your crowns, alright, and you put it on and you wear it loud and proud for yourself. You wear it loud and proud for whatever it is that you represent, and you wear it loud and proud for the entire fucking world, universe, galaxy, whatever, to know and be aware of. And with that being said, y'all already know, man, the king and the emperor has got to fucking lead the way. I'm also, and of course, big shout outs to Jaden Smith, because this shit is always a fucking banger. Grow up, I'm just an icon living. Just did it. Ooh, okay. Of course, it's never gonna fit entirely just right. Hopefully it does not, hopefully it don't fall off my head or what. I don't know. You see, look at that right there. My fault, y'all. The camera done fucked around and fell over. Per usual. Yo, I was about to say, I was like, I got computers stacked on top of computers. I was wondering what the hell happened. Somebody done fuck with my music. Hold up. I don't even know why I'm sitting up here tampering too much with the music, because we about to go ahead and get right into it. But anyway, again, thank y'all so much for being here with me as always, man. Alright, I wish nothing but the best for every single one of y'all. But of course, and it's always, hell man, these questions and topics ain't gonna address themselves. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get to this motherfucker. Alright, y'all make sure that y'all ride this wave with me one time for the one time, baby. Let's go. We on the move. Let's get it on and let's get it popping. Okay. And let me go ahead. Bro, come on. And this shit is always a fucking banger. But I still dig her. But really, I could care less. And the hair and that. Okay, whatever. We'll save that for the break. Okay, and hold up, just before I start, let me see. Okay, not too bad. Because y'all know my camera be fucking up on me. Alright? Bam. Perfect. Alright, now let's go ahead and get to it. Alright? Oh, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna save some of that for the vlog. But anyway, the very first question that I have for you guys, and again, as always, I will, every single time that we do an episode of the Royal High Table, I will always encourage you guys to, again, whether you're tuning in from Spotify, Anchor, YouTube, or whatever. I honestly, I gotta post some of this shit out on like social media. I'm talking about like, Twitter, Facebook, all that other sort of shit. You know what? Fuck. One of these times, that's one of the ways that I was trying to improve, was be actually live streaming it on Facebook, Twitter, IG, and all that other sort of jazz. We gonna get there. Oh fuck, man. We will get there. I don't want to fucking keep going on and saying that. But anyway, yeah. That I went on a slight little tangent, but I will always encourage you guys, wherever it is that you guys are tuning in from, y'all feel free to go ahead and voice your opinions, whether it be, on the question or topic at hand, anything that I said or may have brought up or whatever. Again, feel free to let me know, man. Hell, this don't gotta be a one-way road. This ain't gotta be a one-way streak or whatever, and it will not always be that way. But anyway, the very first question that we have today is has your greatest fear come true yet? And of course, big shout outs to Bucket List Journey. Alright, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, they've got a fuck ton of shit. Bucket List Journey, they've got a fuck ton of shit. Big shout outs to them. Alright, some of the questions that are within the list, I feel like I've already answered already. So I'm sort of kind of, so I was a little sort of kind of hesitant before going about and answering it. But, you know, it's cool. It's cool. This is one of those ones I'm not quite sure if I've answered it yet. But has your greatest fear come true yet? To be honest with you, I think the answer is a definite no. All right. The reason why I say it's a definite no is because even as like when I first over the break was compiling all the short term, all the warm questions, and I came across this one, I was like, well, what the fuck is my greatest fear? I mean, it's not. Okay. I'm trying to think. I'm different from a lot of people, but then again, you know, hell, I'm not so different. So, and let me explain what I mean by that. With regard to the question, excuse me. As it pertains to like this particular question, like I think like people have like specific, like, you know, people have like fears, and they're like definitely like, you know, shivers and all that other sort of shit, you know, boo-hoo. Like, I don't know, like, you know, whatever it is that makes them scared, it really makes them scared. And I don't know, I'm human like them. I'm definitely not fearless, but at the same time, I don't know. I think I try to be conscious enough to at least try to be, even when I am scared. But I was struggling to figure out like what is my greatest fear, because even just within the term greatest fear, although like one could be scared of many things, this seemed like, again, this is like the top of the line, like the absolute, the you know, like something beyond like being scared of spiders and shit. Like, so but I did take a little bit of time to think about this, and like, I guess like a couple things that, okay, my fault. The reason why I took a pause, y'all, because I just thought of another answer to the question, and I'll save that for later. But the first thing that I had being for, you know, like one of my greatest fears, or what, I don't know, let me say the most important one. The most important one was getting to the point in life, I think it like more so where I've encountered a particular kind of experiences, or just say enough of something has happened to the point where I become, well, I'm not going to say I become, because I know and feel that I am my greatest critic and my greatest enemy, but there's something, enough of something happens to the point where I'm my greatest critic, and I'm also, you know, like to no degree, to no extent, a supporter of myself, right? You know, I think I don't know how many of y'all may be able to relate to this or whatever, but like, for me, I don't know, whenever I think of, you know, support, criticism, all that other sort of jazz, I don't think there's anybody more harder on me than me, regardless of who says what, who does what, all this other sort of shit. Nobody is more harder on me than me, just because, you know, because, you know, people don't always remember, like, here's my thing, I know my story, right? I know, you know, what I go through on a daily basis, or, you know, or the major shit that happened about a year ago, years ago, and all that other sort of jazz. So like stuff that perhaps other people may have forgotten because they didn't quite do something, or it didn't quite happen to them, or whatever. Like, I remember it, you know, as it pertains to me. So whenever and a lot of times I try to, you know, I like watch my story back, you know, like in my head I watch like and I'm a big movie guy, so like I watch, so in my head I watch like, you know, the Zachariah White movie and you know, sometimes again I go to the highlights, sometimes, you know, there's the low lights, all the bad and negative shit, the worst of the worst stuff, the stuff that, you know, I most likely I'm I don't know, most likely or probably won't get on camera and talk about. So I think, but again, one of the things that I would be concerned about, I don't even quite know if fear is the word. It might be, considering, you know, I don't know, just considering what it is that I'm afraid of or whatever. I don't know. But again, one of my concerns would be if I encounter or go through enough experiences as to whereas, although, like, yeah, I'm definitely my biggest, you know, critique or, you know, criticizer and all that other sort of jazz, and I do support myself to some degree, obviously. Obviously, but again, getting to that point as to whereas that person, you know, within the internal, the supporter is completely sort of kind of shut out, or, you know, completely shunned, ignored, and all you just have is just, you know, is just, you know, the criticizer, because of course that breeds about a whole bunch of other shit, hate, misery, fucking a whole bunch of other bad shit. Yeah, a whole bunch of bad shit that could fuck things up, not just for me, but for a whole bunch of other people that I may or may not encounter. So yeah, that would be one of my greatest concerns, greatest fears. But all the other stuff, now the other stuff that I'm about to mention, these are like stuff that like I, like, of course, saw from afar, or like I saw in my dreams. So one of my greatest fears, and one of the things that I found scary, was being engulfed, or like being in a large body of water, especially submerged in a large body of water, and it was dark and you can't quite see it, and even within that, like, I don't know where people's mind goes, but like I even think of like there are like specific colors also that can even intensify that fear. I think there's like one time, like there's been a number of times where I've had dreams of being in dark, murky waters. One time I was like in the middle of an ocean. I thought I was with somebody, but the hell, they could swim and I couldn't, and I was just out like in the middle of the fucking ocean underneath, and the water was blue, so it's not the scariest things, but it wasn't clear, so it was sort of I don't quite know if I want to call it murky, but it was definitely opaque. Right? Not transparent at all. So and that ended up scaring me, because I was like, shit, there's a shark coming, there's something coming, I don't freaking know. But that was one of them. And then not only that, like I had another similar dream, in which I don't know if you guys have seen this movie. It's called Anaconda. I believe it's Anaconda the Blood Orchid. Hold on, let me double check that. Let me double check that, because I used to watch that movie like all the time back in middle school. The Hunt for the Blood Orchid. I haven't seen the first one, but I really fuck with this movie. I really like this movie, and I'm glad that I thought about this. But yeah, because of course, you know, a reoccurring motif within that particular movie, of course, was dark, murky water. All right, you know, of course, the big ass anacondas coming through, just chomping shit up. So, but I had a dream that I was actually I was like with the same crew, in like going through and experiencing that same shit, and like I was underwater. And the funny thing is, I didn't quite see the damn I didn't see the snakes. I didn't see the snakes, but at the same time, I didn't stay in that segment of the dream long enough for anything to appear. But I was scared as shit though. I remember the orchids. But yeah, no, that's definitely is one of the notable ones. And let's see, what else? A couple other stuff, again, regarding like stuff that I've encountered within my dreams. It's like encountering like an extremely large entity. Like I don't, or just being in fucking space. That sort of kind of, that, I don't know, that's damn. It especially within my dream, like it's scary for me, and it would be scary in real life. because it's fucking, bro, listen, man, I can't control myself. I can't control like where I go, how I go, all that other sort of jazz. So I'm literally just floating, and I could potentially float. I think one of the biggest fears that I had regarding space was me being out in space, and then for whatever reason, like let's say I'm looking at the Earth, and I don't know if somebody hit the switch or whatever, and then I just start falling. I just start falling. I don't know how fucking far one can fall. Just in space. I don't know. Nobody told me anything of a ceiling or the bottom. So that is fucking frightening. Very, very frightening. But going back to this large entity again, I had this weird dream one time. To be honest, I don't know if this was the devil. I really don't know. I just remember being in the cafeteria talking with some people, and then it seemed like somebody hit a switch, and I was in front of a very, very large face. A face that was so freaking okay, I think the best comparison I would make, it would be like Doctor Strange when he encountered Dormammu, right? And he first came out, he popped on this little rock, this little planet moon or whatever, and then he was just looking at something, and it was a quick 5 seconds before he and everybody watching realized oh, that's a fucking eye, and then bam, oh, this eye transforms into a big ass face. And it was something like that, but I feel like it was even bigger in my dreams. So yeah, that really scared me. I didn't quite know what the fuck was going on, and I did not stay in that dream long enough to find out. And I think my last response, my last answer for this particular topic question would be, I don't know about it being my greatest fear. I just remember back when I was in elementary, in second grade, we studied, or I don't know, I was looking at tornadoes, and I was looking at some pretty big ass fucking tornadoes, and tornadoes going on during the nighttime, and it was freaking, and not only was it going on during the nighttime, it was it was thundering, lightning, all that other sort of shit. So that definitely for me, I think that I would rank that at the bottom of my list, just because I don't know, it's something about it that to me, I sort of kind of thought it was cool, and also I was scared of it. I was like, yeah, it would be cool, it's cool from afar, but up close and personal shit, I'd be bro, listen, my heart would be beating so fast, but I don't know, man. Shit. Hopefully, may God be with me, and may God be with us in the event that anything happens. But yeah, that's basically that's all that I have for this particular question. But again, I'll reiterate, this question is, has your greatest fear come true yet? And to be honest with you, well, yeah, I already answered that, but I guess the another question even underneath that I would want for you guys to address is, what is your greatest fear? And it could be anything. All right, I was trying to think more conceptual, but yeah, no, it could be anything. So again, you guys let me know, what is your guys' greatest fear? But let's go ahead. Wait, hold up. Matter of fact, let me see where I'm at with the camera though, because I always keep talking. I keep talking for a long time. And you know what? I got about 6 minutes before the camera cuts out on me. Right? Okay. Bam. Let me set this back up. And we will go ahead and move on to the next one. Alright? The next question that I have, and it's nice that I came across this one. Alright? You guys, again, y'all, I don't know. I think this might be one of my favorite questions in a little bit, but who is your favorite Disney princess? That is the next question. All right. In the past, I've definitely asked, who's your favorite Disney character? Who's your favorite Cartoon Network character, who's your favorite Nickelodeon character. I've done all that before, but this right here, I really fuck with it. I fuck with it, and I will let you guys know exactly where I got it from. This question did not come from any source. Excuse me. But to be honest, it was inspired from the other day. Again, when I was back in Fort Myers, you know, chilling, spending some time with, you know, my girlfriend, family, all that other sort of jazz, and we happened to be watching Encanto. All right, Encanto. And by the way, big shout outs to that movie, big shout outs to Disney, big shout outs to anybody who was in that movie, had anything to do with it. All right, but we watched it, and it was fucking dope. It was dope as shit. Definitely, it's one of those movies that I'm definitely gonna purchase. Like I gotta buy it on disc, y'all. I gotta. It was that fucking good. And then not only that, even before we saw Encanto, my fault. Let me say how. I feel like I say it like a fucking noob. Encanto. But yeah, even before then, I ended up watching Spider-Man No Way Home, and that was a great movie, a great film, even within itself. But I guess okay, let me sort of kind of tie it into how I even arrived at the question, right? I'm not going to spoil the movie for anybody, but there is a particular character of interest, the main character, who, like, I was just thinking, okay, of course, every main character, or many main characters, if not every one of them, you know, they play a very crucial part to the story, right? And what I was thinking, right, as I was watching this movie, I was like, damn, like, yo, she is like in the likes of like Mulan, Princess Vanellope, you know, all the other Disney princesses. And then I was thinking, and I got to thinking, I think, I don't know if I asked my girlfriend this, but I was like, yo, Mirabelle, she, you know what, I ain't gonna hold you, she's a Disney princess, I don't give a fuck, right? And then I don't quite know if I said this to her, or if this was a conversation that I had with myself, but I don't know. The response, perhaps I may have had a conversation in my head with myself, was like, yo, like, she's not like, yo, she wasn't a princess, you know, she wasn't ordained a princess and all that other sort of shit, right? And then I got to thinking, I was like, damn, she wasn't ordained a princess. You know what? Let me go down the list, right? I don't think all the freaking Disney princesses were freaking, you know, were ordained princess. Princess or whatever, right? But, you know, lo and behold, you know, Mulan, of course, she saved China, but she is not a princess. And I think Princess Vanellope, she's not it. There might be a couple more people there might be some more that could be contested, but excuse me. But yeah. But yeah, I'm not gonna hold y'all. Damn. I really don't want to spoil it because the movie is brand new, so I'm not gonna say shit about the movie. All right, I might talk a little bit about it in my vlog, but yes, basically watching Encanto, you know, seeing everything that went on, or whatever, especially analyzing and looking at the main character, that's what brought me to this main question. And of course, again, who is my favorite Disney princess? You guys leave your answer down in the comment section below, but mine is without a doubt Mulan. That's for sure, without a doubt, hands down. I low-key, like, if for whatever reason I had to choose someone else outside of Mulan, like, I put in my notes notable mentions, then in the notable mentions, like, section is Mirabelle, as well as Princess Vanellope, as well as Moana. But to be honest, it's not even close. I'm not gonna hold you. I just like Mulan. I like her story, and I ain't gonna hold you. I think she's like the badass of all of them. Ain't nobody. I mean, everybody could do something cool, but You know, ain't nobody fucking with Mulan, bro. Ain't nobody fucking with Mulan, man. Get the fuck out of here. We ain't even, I don't even wanna, But, but yeah, damn, I thought I had more to comment on with, you know, with regard to this, but again, I'll